Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Tuesday, July 16th. We've got quite a few economic news releases scheduled for today and some important ones. Most notably, we got the Consumer Price Index, or the CPI report. This is the inflation numbers for the consumer level. So this is for the month of June. So what we had was back in May, we had a 0.1% growth, and the forecast was at 0.5% growth, and it jumped up. So this is what they call the headline number, basically where you put everything together. But once you strip out food and energy, which could be very volatile and create big swings in it, we have what they call the core CPI, and this is kind of what the Fed looks at for inflationary numbers. So we had a 0.2% growth for the month of May. The forecast was to continue at that same pace at 0.2%, and it came in at forecast. So year over year on the core came up at 1.6%. So we're still well below the 2.5% that the Fed had said for the CPI. So we're still in very low territory year over year in terms of the inflationary spending. And then on the consumer headline number, it was up about 1.8% year over year. Now, the industrial production for the month of June, we had a 0% growth in May. We had a forecast of a slight uptick of 0.1, and it came up a little bit higher. So decent news right there as in terms of industrial production. Then we also have the capacity utilization for the month of June. So we did a 77.7% rating, and we figured out have a slight downtick, and it actually had a slight higher uptick. So still good numbers there in those terms that we're still producing, and not concerned yet on inflationary numbers. So we're still even low in terms of inflationary numbers. And last but not least, we have the Home Builders Index. This is the gauge for the confidence level for the home builders out there for the month of July. So we had a 51 rating, or 51. Anything above 50 is they're feeling optimistic about where things are at. And then we figured it was going to go up to 52, and we jumped all the way up to 57. So because of the influx of home buyers out there, home builders are feeling a lot more confident where things are moving, especially with the tighter inventory levels that are out there. So this is the highest rating we've seen from the Home Builders Index since 2006. So it's been a little while since they've been feeling this comfortable about things. So let's go ahead and jump over to see how the stock market doing. And currently, so far this morning, it's down a little bit. Some pretty light trading right now. They're probably still going over the numbers right now, but as of right so far this morning, it's been down a little bit. So we'll jump over to the bond market. Bond market's still showing some improvement. As we can see, we got this upward trend. It's slowly climbing up. We're in the process of basically closing that gap we had about a week or two ago, and so we're at zero for the so far this morning, but we did open up about 9 basis points higher. So we're almost on the verge of basically seeing better pricing than what we did yesterday. So we had a nice little day. We did close above the 10-day moving average. We're kind of testing the ceiling right now near the 101 limits. So we have to kind of wait and see. As I've indicated, once we get to 101, I do think we'll get there, but it's going to be hard to determine how much further we'll go up above that, or potentially we could even come back down and correct some more. So that's going to be kind of a magic number we're going to need to watch for to see in terms of if we can continue this trend upwards and see continued improvement in the interest rates, or do we have a little bit of a correction come back down, or where it's going to unfold. So we may even see a couple days where we may have it go sideways until it makes a decision as well. So be cautious of that as well. But as of right now, it looks like we're seeing some improvement in the interest rates. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.